and she misses. Watkins flies up to keep the possession alive and loses it out of bounds.
You know it's going to be a physical contest, and these teams are going to be crashing the boards. That's a way that USC gets a lot of their scoring. Second chance opportunities. Indiana's got to find some bodies.
How important is it for Indiana to start hitting shots early in this game?
It's crucial. It really is, because you know you're going to have some jitters in this one, Mike. You're taking on this top seed, but you held them close at home in the regular season. That'll give you some confidence as well. So will some made buckets.
Sydney Parrish starts off the scoring, the Indiana kid with the first 2 points. Kiki Irifin tries to drive right away and loses it out of bounds. IU ball. Well, Lindsey Gottlieb spent her college senior year winter break writing letters to college coaches asking about jobs. Tara Vanderveer wrote back telling her, stick with this because women's basketball needs people like her. Sure enough, she won the Big Ten Coach of the Year now, and she's won a regular season championship all 3 places she's been a head coach.
Yeah, she has been driven as a player, student athlete, and now as a coach, still driven.
Turnover by IU. The feed inside to Irifin. No, but she'll head to the free throw line. And USC goes to the free throw line an awful lot. They get a lot of points when they're shooting at the charity stripe.
They certainly do. And in Indiana, when these teams played earlier in the season, both teams made their way to the free throw line. High numbers, 24 attempts for USC in that one.
Trojans average 21 free throw shots per game, and they make 16 of them each contest.
So many question marks for USC when this season began, and this is one of the players that have transferred from Stanford, the grad student, and she has fit in, but it's taken some time. You know, Lindsey Gottlieb said of Irifin, she doesn't even understand what a superstar she really is. She still was growing into the role that they needed from her, and wow, has she been a nice addition.
She's one heck of a Scottie Pippen to the Juju Watkins, Michael Jordan.
Sure is.
Really talented second option. Nice feed inside to Parrish, who corrals it and scores.
And I like that look, but that's the activity and the movement of Parrish without the ball. You think of her as such a big three-point shooter, but she's got so much length and an advantage right now with that player, Avery Howe, on her.
How is USC different without Rhea Marshall starting this game?
That length, I can't even begin to explain what Rhea Marshall does with her wingspan and her size and her mobility. She's a big, long, active guard.
That's an offensive foul on Kennedy Smith.
Defense has to be spot on, and Smith was getting there. But trying to work her way over. The defense has to be talking, has to be moving, and the help defensive rotation, help and recovery's got to be on, and we saw it there.
It's amazing. Even without Rhea Marshall and her 6'4" frame, this is still such a tall USC team. Every player has good height.
That's the thing. The length of the guards. When you get some tiny little quick guards, at times maybe some struggles, but not with the length that they have.
That's the first missed field goal today for Indiana. All 3 have been at the hoop. Juju on the floor, losing it. This is going to be a tie-up, and it's going to go to Indiana. Well, the head coach of the Hoosiers is the winningest head coach of all time in the program history. It's Terry Morin in her 11th year here. A win today not only puts them into the semifinals, but gives them 20 wins on the season, which she has done every single year she's been the head coach since her first year.
Yeah, just remarkable. Absolutely incredible what she's done. This is a team that has really relied on the three-point shot. It's such a big emphasis. About 40% of what they do offensively comes from right there.
Now that's the best sign for Indiana thus far. Not only a three-pointer falling, but specifically from Yarden-Gare zone, because if she hits an early one, usually she is in a great rhythm the rest of the game.
Well, you saw it. The first and second halves were like 2 different games for her yesterday.
It's the first bucket made for USC after starting out 0 for 3. The freshman Smith hits a three-pointer.